Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper. Here we are in the Flaming Deeps and see we have a little riddle. So let's see what it says. Weight in my belly, trees are at my back, nails in my ribs, feet do I lack. Alright. So we'll have to look for an answer for that while we're here. What else have we got? I think I want to go directly and collect these iron bars, which are going to be up ahead here. So up this way. Hazard Mezer. Ah, here we go. There is a wooden slat right there. Alright, that's a wooden slat. And the second one right here. And we'll be heading out that way in order to pick up the bulk of them, yes. Alright, that's 2 down. I notice these mobs are all my level. I've been so used to being way at the wrong level for everything, I didn't take that into account. So therefore, I'll be back in one moment. Alright, I'm back at the camp because I ignored all these quests because I was so used to being at the wrong level that I didn't think about them, but of course, I'm at the right level now, so I should take them.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
I have seen these creatures moving throughout the flaming deeps, but I do not know what they are. They appear to be almost as if the depths themselves have taken shape. They are a fell air about them. I fear they are an ancient evil, perhaps drawn here by Durin's bane. If you encounter these strange beings in your journey throughout the flaming deeps, do not hesitate to extinguish them. The dwarves have no love for them. Now, this is to kill fiery grims. Now, I'm not going to go out of my way to kill these grims because it's one that ends automatically when you get them all, and you can even do it in a skirmish
We
later.
will not retreat before anyone.
Alright. Wood is in short supply at Khazad-dûm, and the scaffold pieces found around the flaming deeps could prove useful to repair efforts being performed in the crossroads of Ash. There should be a decent supply of scaffold pieces found throughout the tunnels of Hazard Mezer. Alright. Well, actually, now I remember why I was never going after them. Now, that's for a special quest here. This one I've never worried about doing because this is...
Welcome to Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
This is just for relics and it's repeatable and all that stuff. But Pinestone is good you have come. I have a proposition for you. So you do not know it, the iron load. Anyway, this is just to gain iron ingots and burnished worm scales. I'm not going to worry about it. Well, now I remember why I never worried about the quests in this area all that often. I was thinking that I had no good reason for not doing that. And the most useful of these is the cunning plans components, and I remember that was never exactly one of the funnest quests in order to collect for. Alright, now on my way back I did notice that I missed an iron bar here, so I do want to at least pick that up. Oh, he is back. Well, I'm not going to worry about him at the moment. And that's one you already saw me pick up, I guess. So now let us get back on our way. And it looks like a musician is here also. Alrighty. I'll worry about that later. And now this is the room where I want to go in order to pick up most of those items. And we'll be fighting a lot of these archers. But you'll see in a moment the most annoying thing about this quest. But first we need to collect all of these slats and all of these iron pieces, and then we'll see a particularly thing where I think it makes this go from a regular epic quest to a particularly annoying epic quest. Assuming that... Is that where I get the iron ingots from? Shows you how much I've did that little quest for the relic masters. I'm not even sure I even ever knew that they dropped there. I obviously had forgotten that the iron bars dropped from the orcs. Or I should say the ingots. I guess if I actually read the quest text I would have known that. Every time I fail to read the quest text here, I demonstrate why I should be reading them, yes. Alright, there we go, and here we go. Some more slats. And some more iron bars. So we're halfway there on that. Yay! You think this is nice and easy. That this is going to be done very quickly. That we don't have any nasty surprises waiting for us. Ha 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 ha. They lull you into... They lull you into overconfidence. That's what I'm saying they're up to there. Alright. Now let's get some slats. As for these burnished worm scales... I probably shouldn't be bothering this guy right now, but that's another matter. But the burnished worm scales, I suspect... Oh, maybe on this worm here? Because there are plenty of worms in the Flaming Deeps. You will be seeing this all about. See if these are the right worm scales, or if there are different worms you're supposed to be killing for that. Yeah, okay, he has a burn. Alright, that answers that question. But now let's get back to our main thing that we are after, and those are these slats. 6 of 8. And... more orcs. More orcs. We're going to find a lot of orcs here. You can see that these orcs here are... well... I was going to say the ugliest orcs around, but actually... if you go into the Foundations of Stone, you'll see some even uglier orcs. And we'll be seeing them later on. That's the thing about the Moria. The deeper you go into Moria, the uglier the orcs get. And that's saying a lot when you consider how ugly orcs are in the first place. So these are the Gash High orcs. Actually, this... I wonder if this is mainly from... like, that's mainly from the particularly ugly armor, it looks like. When they get along, the orcs themselves are ugly even without the armor. I'm not too sure I really want to see an orc without armor. But that's an entirely different matter. Alright, and now here we are. This archer. Now what do we have? We just have 3 more iron bars left, and we are done. As soon as we shock these guys into amazement. Right. And... Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have plenty of ingots, that's for sure. And actually, I guess I didn't need this one. Well, anyway, it's another ingot, right? We could argue with getting another ingot. And let's see, we are this way. Now, a bunch of dwarves here. I forgot how you activate those quests, because I've only done those quests. Those quests didn't exist the first time I went through Moria, and only when I was going through in order to do some completion with my main character much later on did I notice that the quest with those dwarves and pick them up. And the Flaming Deeps isn't an area that I do all that often. Because normally I'm coming up here and I'm probably at the wrong level or something like that. So that's why I so surprised I'm here, coming through here right at the right level for a change. And I wish this archer will just fall over. Alright, now. Aha. Seven bars, and just one more bar. Just one more bar. And it'll be done. And here it is, the last bar. And now I get to defeat 20 orcs here. That's right. After killing all these orcs, in order to get by and reach all of these bars, now they're going to start counting the orcs. They don't count the orcs I killed before. That is super extraordinarily annoying. And since the quest giver, if you recall to the previous episode, just says while you're at it, kill orcs while you're down there, there's absolutely no excuse in my opinion for them to have waited until, he certainly doesn't say, okay, collect these things, then after you're done, start killing orcs. He didn't say that. They should start counting the orcs right away. Because you almost have to kill 20 orcs just to pick up all those pieces. Alright. But anyway, that is what makes this go from what seems like a rather straightforward quest here to one that I consider to be extremely annoying. And what's worse is you will find that later on in the epic, they do it to you again! Yes! Joyous! Joyous, joyous, joyous. He looks like a rather standard-looking orc. Yeah, he's ugly, but then, you know, standard-looking ugly instead of extraordinarily... You know, actually, I'm not too sure if my contention that the armor here is any uglier. I'm not too sure. that does look rather bad. I certainly wouldn't want to be caught in that armor. Alright, alright. Shut up. Alright, here you go. Now, how many? Oh boy. 14 more to go. You have got to be kidding. Look, I'm sure you don't want to see me kill 14 more orcs, so I'll be with you in one moment. Alright, I am down in another area. Still going around killing orcs and worms. No, I haven't got them all done yet, but I am heading in for a section that has the riddle, and I decide I'll kill the rest of the orcs down by the riddle because that's the more interesting thing that I'll find in this area. So, and killing a couple of worms and orcs along the way. Because I think the riddle could at least be interesting. Alright. Don't know if I'm ever going to do all those worms though, but alright. This is what I wanted. This is here on the map. And we have these 6 items which have pictures on them. So a horse. Well, they don't have trees on their back. A horn. I don't see any trees on the back of those. A shield. No trees on the back of that. A coffin. Well, see, it has the nails that are referenced, but no trees on the back. Right. Weight in my belly. Trees are my back. Alright. A cup. Well, I can't think of trees being in the back of a cup. A ship. See. Weight in my belly. Alright. There's, you get a weight in there. Trees are my back. Alright. Yeah, those are trees. In fact, there are some countries that refer to mass as trees, so therefore that's nails in my ribs. Alright, yes, you need the nails in order. And feet do I lack, since there are no feet on the ship. So that's obviously a good candidate, and trees are my you know, not quite. I mean, if there was anything that was even close other than the ship, this would have been it, but the ship is obviously the best one there. So we will open this up, and we solve the riddle of the ship. Now we have another riddle, and this riddle is on the back of the door that you chose to solve the riddle of the ship. I turned around once, what is out will not get in. Around once more, what is in will not get out. And there are 3 levers in the locker space contained behind the door of the ship. Each is marked with a plaque giving a different symbol. Below the lever of the plaque is a footprint, in the middle the snake, and on the right a key. I would say that's the key. Okay, well, that's right. Accept the quest. And now let's do the key. So you turn it around once. And you guessed correctly, you solved another of Falangir's riddles. So therefore, that takes care of that. And I'll have to talk to the quest giver on the whatever it's called, the main area for there. Well, that's it for today's episode. And next time we will take care of the rest of these worms, the rest of these orcs, get some scales, and I haven't found a single piece of scaffolding, which is why I was not really excited about taking that quest in the first place. So next time we'll finish all of that, and then I can go back and return and get back to our epic story. But that's all next time in another episode of Pineleaf Plays, the Rune-keeper.